First Class Radio, WMRC, WMRCDailyNews.com. I have a guest in the studio now, Lori Tosches, a friend of the station here and of myself. She did something really wonderful after such a tragedy a year ago after the Boston Marathon bombings. She started a campaign, and I'm going to let her talk about it, but she made up these little ducks, Boston Strong Ducks. I mean, there's a website, right? I know there's a Facebook page.
Yes, there is a Facebook page.
It's really gone viral, and it's been all over the world. Could you say all over the world?
Yes, absolutely all over the world.
All right, so get closer to the mic and tell me all about Boston Strong Ducks.
Well, Boston Strong Ducks was a campaign that I started just about after the marathon bombings.
Yeah.
And I saw so much good, believe it or not, after all that horrific things that happened.
We all came together, which was amazing. Boston Strong.
That's it. It's not just words. It's kind of a way of life.
Yeah.
You know, it's being strong and getting up and helping each other.
Same way we came together after 9/11.
Absolutely.
After something horrible happens, we still come together as a country.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's the good. And that's so that what I started was the duck campaign. And what started as a few ducks, and I would put Boston Strong, and I put the Facebook page at the bottom, so that people would come to the page and learn about a lot of the survivors and how they were doing and how to help them.
Okay.
And how to help the One Fund, different things. And so we left maybe 50 ducks around Hopkinton, and since then now there's thousands of ducks.
Wow.
They just keep getting passed. They're in every state in the United States. They've been photographed. They've been photographed with movie stars and the military, and now they're in 14 different countries.
Wow. Who's the most famous person that has taken a picture with a duck that you can think of offhand?
Oh, boy. Oh.
Me.
That was a tough one. You! Absolutely.
No.
Absolutely. We've had some really special, it's hard to even, you go to the Facebook page and you can see all the pictures of some of the people, and one of the precious ones is Mayor Menino.
Oh, cool.
And he had it in his office, and he has a picture of it, and really supported it. And to see them even in California or Greece, somebody bought somebody a glass of wine in Greece and left the duck with a little card that says to pay it forward, and they posted it on the page, because you can post the pictures. So you see these pictures, they're popping up everywhere.
Yeah.
So it's amazing that there's a lot of support. And more the pay it forward.
Sure.
Which is a kind act, which is really I'm trying to keep the spirit of Martin Richard, the little boy that died in the bombings. I want to keep his spirit going. That means a lot to me,
Why ducks? Why'd you go with ducks? It's emotional, I know.
It is. It still is.
Absolutely.
I went with ducks because after the shootings in Connecticut, where all the children were killed at their school, they had somebody send them ducks. And I remember reading that when the children couldn't go back to school because they were frightened, that somebody in the school took these ducks and they hid them around the school so that the kids could come to the school in Newtown, Connecticut. And that was part of getting them back into the school.
Okay.
And so that kind of, I was thinking, all right, the ducks can travel. They can put, you can put it in your pocket or whatever. They're cute. They're squishy.
And what are we known for in Boston?
Yes.
Duck boats.
Absolutely. We have the harbor.
Yeah.
They have cute little hats on them that,
they do.
And they're perfect. They're perfect, and people leave them. They'll buy somebody a cup of coffee or do something nice for somebody and leave the duck with a little tag that says to please pay it forward.
See, I haven't gotten rid of mine. I think this is one of the originals. Because I remember when when I first saw you do it, I said, I want one of those, and you brought one over. I haven't not paid it forward. It's sat right up here next to our computer for over a year now. But it's time to pass it on.
It's really funny because a lot of the victims' families have them.
Yeah.
A lot of the survivors have them, and they feel the same way. They don't want to give them up.
I know.
I have a lot of people that say that, so they'll usually get two. But they don't want to give them up, that it means something. It's a connection. It's kind of strange the way that things work and the universe works, but it's a connection.
How many have you made?
Oh, my goodness.
Roughly? Thousands?
I would say thousands.
Really?
I would say maybe 2,000.
Are they all done by hand? The one you gave me is by hand.
They're all done by hand. They're all done by hand.
Do you have a committee that helps you?
I have my family,
Yeah.
which is great.
Does it drive them crazy, even though you're doing something so wonderful?
Does it drive a little bit? A little bit. To be honest with you, they're very understanding. But let's face it, it's always ducks.
Yeah.
You know, it's no matter what. You know, they're all over the place, and everything's about that. And but they love it. We've had some great opportunities to meet some wonderful people and do some wonderful things.
I saw a
things that
picture
don't
of-
cost money.
You had a picture with the mayor of
Yes.
Boston. I
Yes.
saw that online.
Yes.
And I would imagine sports figures
Oh, yeah.
in the area.
Yeah, especially at functions. If there's one going around or we have one, they find their way to me, you know. And the Boston Strong Ducks has become a campaign of connections.
Yeah.
I don't have to necessarily put money out to do something for somebody. If I find out that somebody is in need of something, I have this great following, and I can just send them an email and say, you know, somebody needs this, or, you know, somebody last year, a family, needed a ramp, and I was
Yep.
able to find somebody on the Facebook page and said, would you help? And not only did they help, they donated the materials, they did. So there's a lot of great people out there, and there's a lot of great people that want to help
Sure.
other people.
It's going beyond the marathon. It's going beyond the Ducks.
Absolutely. And
But
that's what
it's
I
that
wanted to
idea
happen.
of everyone coming together after
Yes.
a tragedy like that, and you're able to extend that throughout the years.
Absolutely.
Where you don't necessarily need a tragedy to come together. Obviously.
Oh, yeah.
It's as
absolutely.
little as I need a ramp. Well, I know somebody, and it's all connected through
Exactly.
Boston Ducks. That's pretty
And
amazing.
anyone can do that.
Yeah.
Anyone can do that. You know, it's not
Well, I
easy
don't know.
to ask for things for yourself, but when it's for somebody else, sometimes it's much easier.
Yeah,
You
I
can
will
this
say
one needs help.
it takes a special person though to do what you're doing.
Well,
So
thank you.
let's give recognition where it's due.
Thank you very much.
Let's talk about 30 Days of Kindness,
Okay.
which is kicking off tomorrow. I
It
mean,
actu-
officially, I suppose.
Well, actually, it started December 1st. The kindness campaign has gone on since I started the program.
Okay.
But usually it's done secretively.
Okay.
So we leave a duck and do something nice for somebody, buy them a cup of coffee, maybe leave a gift, but nobody knows who it is. Now, starting December 1st, we're starting the 30 Days of Random Acts of Kindness, so we're more promoting it. So
Okay.
starting tonight, we'll be at the Polar Express in Hopedale with a duck, a big mascot duck that
Okay.
we have. That was actually given to us by one of the survivors.
Oh, wow.
A mascot costume.
Oh, wow.
So we have that. We're going to be there to greet some of the train people, some of the people riding the train, and
Yeah.
giving out little acts of kindness while they're on the train. And starting tomorrow, we're going to be at a business in Mendon, but I can't say where.
No? Is it a surprise?
We'll block there.
Oh.
And we're going to be giving out coffee,
Yep.
and through the day, we're going to spend the whole day. I have a bunch of volunteers that are going to help, and we're going to give out gift cards. People very unsuspectingly in the Mendon, Milford, Medway area, we're giving out poinsettias, you'll get little treats, and that duck will be popping up everywhere. So
Yeah.
it'll be a whole day of it. It'll be a lot of fun.
How difficult is it for somebody to do a random act of kindness? Like,
Yes.
what's the smallest thing you could do as a human being for someone else? For me, it's opening the door, just because that's one of my pet
Absolutely.
peeves. Just open the door for me. Or not open it for me,
Absolutely.
but hold it open for me. And say thank you if I do it for you.
Bingo.
Okay.
That is perfect. That's exactly it.
What are some other examples? If you're just out and about,
Right. Give somebody a compliment.
there you go,
Have a
smile.
great day. Smile. I mean, it doesn't take anything to do that.
It's funny, though, how people react in today's day and age when you smile or say hello. Because sometimes...
They think you want something.
Right,
Yeah.
or they ignore you, or they're creeped out by you. Because I smile at everybody. I look like a happy little freak walking around, smiling at everybody. I mean, there might be somebody's calling somebody. You know, is your sponsor available? Should I call someone for you? No, I'm just happy. I'm just happy to see you.
And it's contagious.
Right? I think
It's
so.
contagious. If you talk to someone, even if they're having a bad day, you could say, oh, boy, it seems like you're having a bad day. And it's amazing. They'll smile and say, yeah, you know what, I am. So it doesn't cost a lot of money to do something nice, which is common kindness.
Yeah.
Just talking to somebody, helping somebody. You see somebody that's struggling with their groceries out in Stop and Shop. It's okay if you help them with their door and, help them with their groceries,
Yeah.
things like that. It's very easy.
I enjoy, and I don't do it enough, but every once in a while, paying for somebody behind me at the drive-thru.
Yeah.
I'll always ask first, though. Is it a big order behind me?
I know, exactly.
I mean, come on. I mean, I want to help.
More than 5? I only have 5 in my pocket.
Yeah.
But you know what? Being the person to receive it, I have received coffee one time at Dunkin' Donuts in Milford. So maybe you're the one that bought it.
Maybe.
And I have to tell you, it was just thrilling.
Yeah.
Because I'm looking around thinking, is somebody watching? But yeah, absolutely. It's not only good to receive it, but it really feels good to do something nice for someone.
All right,
it
so
really
you're continuing your 30 Days of Kindness tonight.
Yes.
Starting over at Edaville Railroad's Polar Express in Hopedale, which we're going on next Saturday. I'm looking forward to that.
Oh,
that's going to be
exciting.
fun. And then you'll be in the Mendon area tomorrow?
Yes. Starting in the morning and working our way back towards Milford.
Okay.
And so if you see a big duck, and he's going to be everywhere, and I mean he's big.
Yeah.
You know, beep, wave, we're giving out free hugs. So, we're going to surprise people. I think it'll be a lot of fun.
And tomorrow, even if you're not a part of this, do something nice for someone else.
Oh, that would be great.
Every day, but tomorrow especially. Let's get a movement going and just do one random act of kindness tomorrow. That's your homework.
Absolutely. That would be awesome.
Lori, thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
What's the Facebook page again?
Is facebook.com/Boston Strong Ducks.
Okay.
It's all one word. And there's 2 pages. One's a fan page just for all the photographs. And just go in there. It's a ball to look at and to see some of the places that these have shown up.
Cool.
So.
Well, thanks for all your help, everything you do. This was an amazing thing you started. And we're all going to be kinder, happier, nicer people because of you, I think.
Yeah, tomorrow will be a great day.
All right, thanks, Lori.
Thank you.